You don't need to pay for expensive Photoshop mock-up templates to have a good mock-up. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new around here, my name is Avery and I'm a work-from-home graphic designer. In my last video, I walked you guys through my logo design process. If you haven't seen it, I'm gonna link it up here for you guys. But today I'm gonna show you guys how to take that logo and create a mock-up. So I've already picked a few images off Unsplash, or is it Unsplash? I've already picked a few images for you guys. I've left the links down below if you wanted to follow along. Keep in mind that whatever logo you designed, you're gonna wanna pick mock-ups that actually go hand in hand with your logo in the real world. For example, my logo is about a landscaping or gardener. I'm gonna pick things like maybe a water bottle or a business card or a truck that they drive around in. All these things you would find in a real life scenario with a gardener or a landscaper. It would make no sense at all for me to put this logo on like a Chinese to-go box. You don't need to pay for expensive Photoshop mock-up templates to have a good mock-up. It could be as easy as just adding your logo, forming it to the photo, and maybe doing a few color corrections or shadow corrections, or even masking out some stuff. It doesn't have to be difficult. The first mock-up I'm gonna start with is this water bottle. This is an object that I could see a gardener having next to them, especially since I now live in Arizona. It is so hot out here. So why not take advantage of every gardener having a water bottle and throwing a logo on it? First thing I've already done is I've added my logo into the design. It's kind of small right now, but I'm just gonna work with it the way it is. So this first tool I'm going to use is going to be the wrap tool, and this is going to allow you to bend your logo in the same shape as the bottle. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to make sure my logo is selected down here in the corner. Edit, transform, wrap, and up in the toolbar at the top you'll see custom, and that's where you could like move the nodes on your own. I found that's not very accurate and can sometimes distort your logo and not look like it's really on the bottle. It won't look realistic. I'm going to pick arc, wrong one. Just kidding. Pick arch. And from here we can move the bottle or the logo up or down based on the curvature of the bottle. I'm going to match it to the curve here. If I had had it higher up, I would have matched it to the curve up top. The next mock-up I'm gonna design is for a sign. I see this as like a way of saying who did your landscaping, here's the logo, just something really simple. But as you can tell in this image, the sign is not at a straight on perspective. The tool I'm gonna use is the Vanishing Point tool. Now, as you can see, I picked an image that has text already on it, just further proving that you don't need to go find a blank mock-up to make something presentable. So I'm going to duplicate the layer or the image, and then I'm going to content aware fill in the area that has text. I'm just gonna lasso tool it just to be quick. Why did I decide to wear a sweatshirt? And when your computer is slow, the clouds go away. The one cloudy day in Arizona. Okay, I don't have time to wait for the light to come back, so we're gonna see how obnoxious this is gonna be. I'm just gonna hang it on the bulletin board right in front of me. See if it will even stay. With a little push pin I could. She bright, but it's gonna have to work. As you can see in the image in front of me, it's all white and it put it on a layer above the background. That way, if I really wanted the text back for some reason, I could hide that layer and have it all back. I'm going to unhide my logo, which right now has a straight on perspective. You can tell that it doesn't match the sign that it's on top of. If I change it to a smart object, hold command and then click on your logo in like the box next to the name of the layer, and then I'm going to copy it. The reason I'm doing this is because I'm going to then copy it into the Vanishing Point tool. So you can find the Vanishing Point underneath the filter tab at the top. Where'd it go? Oh, there it is. Then you just scroll down to Vanishing Point and another display is going to pop up. This is where you're going to draw the outline of the sign so that it knows where to put the perspective grid. This is where copying your logo is going to come in handy, because I'm just gonna hit Control V or Command V on a Mac and then drag it over the grid that you just made. Now you'll notice like your logo is in the perspective of the sign and of the grid you just made. I'm gonna place this just in the center. Once you have your logo where you want it, I'm gonna hit OK and let it do its magic. I hope you guys found those 2 ways of making mock-ups helpful. In the next video, I'm going to show you guys how to make patterns with your logo and make your mock-ups a little bit more interesting. If you enjoyed this video, I'd appreciate if you give it a thumbs up or subscribe. It really helps this channel in the long run. All right guys, I'll see you in the next one. Bye. But today I'm gonna take, is it Unsplash? Unsplash? Whatever. It would make it doesn't make sense. I, however, have mine on the wrong layer. What is going on? Interesting. Learning lessons, people, learning lessons. Why did I decide to wear a sweatshirt? Now I'm gonna pretend like I know where the tool is.